Hey, Taro. I think it's just me and you in here, man. I was super late this morning. I had to drop my kids off at school, and thanks, man. I appreciate that. And I came back and I got on here. I was like, man, why is nobody on here? And I realized the privacy on this thing was set to private, or like the announcement was set to private, which means nobody could see it. So that was just a goof up on when I came in and actually set up the live stream setting, like the live stream notification. So I was late, and then I was sitting in here like, why is nobody in here? And then I looked up at the privacy button, and it just said private, and I was like, oh man. So I switched it to public just now. My bad, guys. I had to drop my kids off at school. My wife's out of town, and my oldest son forgot his iPad, so then I had to come home and get it and take it back and drawing out some levels here. Pretty clean up channel there on the 4 hour. See it over here on the daily too. I feel like we're pushing up to this to 11,730. A couple hundred points on it to the upside. It looks like it, but this thing's been deceiving. What's up, Josh? Where are you getting your levels from, Parachip? Are those just your own technical analysis? I don't know. I got this Williams percent range up here on the 1 minute. I may leave it. One thing, I don't know why I don't have my. Oh, because the session hasn't started yet. I was like, why is there no volume profile on that? I was like, oh, well, the session hasn't started. All right, let's look at the. Sorry again, guys. Sorry I'm so late. Like over 15 minutes late. Well, I said I was going to start at 8:15 today because I knew I had to take my kids to school, but my son forgetting his iPad was a definite wrench in my plan. So I had to come home, get the iPad, go back to school, give it to him. So let's see here. I think we may break yesterday's high and then pop up. I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking at. It looks a little too easy, to be honest with you. Like this pocket right here, it looks a little too easy. It looks like a trap. So I'm going to be cautious of it. But if we bust up through this, I think your first level is going to be 620 right here with the 200 SMA on the 4 hour, which is usually a pretty key level for it. Let's see if we can get up through that. If we can, then I think we're going to move up to that 630 level, up here, the top of the band there. So, it's about 100 points. I think you could pick up something in there. And that's what I would do. And then after I got through that, I think it'd be 743 would be the next level, right here at this trend line. And the top of the band on the daily, that's going to be really key for it. And that's probably where I want to go next. So a couple pockets there, each one about 100 points. So that's pretty nice if we can manage to snag that. Yeah, we can look at an hourly. Here's that trend line from last week. We looked at it yesterday. We can see how we reacted to it. We're in a larger uptrend, which started back here. I thought I had that on my thing, but I guess I mean, big level of support down here, but I don't think we're going to come down to that level. We're breaking yesterday's high, which is significant. Let's look at, the market just opened. The market just opened. Yeah, I mean, it looks bullish. An area where, a real big level of support would be down here. Right down here at the bottom of the band, even here at the VWAP 20 SMA on the daily, or on the hourly, sorry, but we can see our price is moving higher. Delta's not moving higher, which is interesting. Let's see if we have any areas of liquidity that price may want to get pulled up into. We talked about this yesterday. Um, bunch of liquidity at 600, not surprising. A bunch of liquidity at 550, a lot of liquidity at 50. 550 came right up to it, did not engage. I suspect it's going to want to come back up to that, and get all those eat up all those orders up there at 50. It's only Geez, 6.8 points away. We're probably gonna want to bust up through that right here. Shoot, there it goes. Again, you saw all those orders sitting there at 50. We talked about that yesterday about how price is going to seek out liquidity, particularly on the market open. And unfortunately, I wasn't there for it here. But yeah, getting there at 45. You got me at 5 points, but where's it want to go to next? A lot of liquidity sitting there at 600, it looks like. You can see on Bookmap how long it's been sitting there. So 84 up there at 600. I wonder if there's anything up there like at 30. No, 134 now at 600. Yeah, I think you just got to wait for a little pullback here. This might be a little too eager beaver. I think I need to wait for a pullback. I feel like that initial impulse was up to 50 where those orders were, and I just wasn't in on it. I mean, when the market opened, it was down here at 18. I think you could have got in down here somewhere with the anticipation that we were going to move up to that 50 level to engage all those orders, and it did, but we just weren't in on it. I would have been stopped out on this one. We're now, Delta's now making, as price makes a new high, Delta's making a new low, so not a new low. Yeah, new low. Delta did not make a new high, so is this? I would still be bullish on this, to be honest with you. Beginning at 53. This is where order flow really comes in. I like this low volume node down here, but I think. Oh, fail. Wee-oo. Fail. I don't know. I think I need to. I see Delta still moving up. I'm still going to hold it. Where do we think it's going to go to? 600? We can see Delta here moving up in that consolidation area. Yeah, I may need to move that stop. This was the place to get in on it down here at this LVN. This was the place to get in. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Should be closing out. I can't bring myself to take the loss, but yeah, you gotta close out. As soon as it stops you out, it'll rip back up. I'm gonna, but you gotta take your stop here. Still looking for another entry again. Getting in on this Delta. Oh, shit. Might be it. 20 SMA on the 1 minute. Price. I'm going to take one more stab at a long, and then that's going to be my trading day. I didn't get filled. Shoot. Oh, I feel like I'm a little bit off this one. I think it's stop me. Well, I think that's gonna have to be it for me. I might get one more trade in here. I still think we're gonna hit that 600 level today. I mean, just trying to get those entries right. Still keep taking that stab at those longs. So. Yeah, I don't know. This is just where you're hell bent on a certain decision and you just get whipped around. All right, I'm done for the day. That's it. That's my max. That's just getting so like. That's getting so convinced on a certain trade that I still think it's going to come up to 600. But, bop, 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 bop. Yeah, whoops, no kidding. This thing's gonna here. Keep seeing all this delta coming up. Dang it. Getting it. What's happening is that I'm trying to read it. I'm reading it kind of right, but I'm just getting so high on it. Is whips on me. 7. It's got, like I said, I think before I know it, I'll be coming back looking at this thing and it'll be at 600. Just kind of getting bad entries. Just jumping the gun. Delta's moving up. How's everybody else doing out there? Still a lower high, yeah. Struggling up here. I mean, I think it's gonna come up. I mean, I think it's gonna again come up to that 600 level at some point today, maybe higher. I mean, we're breaking yesterday's high. Maybe want to come up to 631. I think 631. Um, went without me. You left me. You left me here by myself, Bryce. Try to jump in and buy on it there. This is one of those instances where you're right. You're right, but the entries are just so wrong. Price chasing. Just chasing price. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, good job, SW. I'm going to expect a little pullback here around the 600 level. I don't know what it's going to do, to be honest with you. Well, it's going to come up to 630. It's going to come up to the top of the band here, 640 now. I want to see if I can get in a little bit better price. I think it's just going to rip, to be honest with you. So I had some questions on I posted a video yesterday. So Zach asked me yesterday what made me short the open. He posted that question on my video from yesterday. I shorted the open yesterday because when we came in the market, I believe we had a bearish down channel on the 5-minute chart. So we saw that bearish down channel, and there was a high level of liquidity down at, I believe it was like 22. Can't remember look at this thing coming right up to my price and just kissing it off. I can't remember there we go. Exact hundreds, whatever that was at. But there was a large level of liquidity down there that corresponded with the bottom of a down channel. So we just shorted it, thinking that price was going to move down quickly to that area of liquidity, which was an area of confluence because it came together with the down channel there. Yeah, that was it. On that one, I think I explained it in the video why I took the short. But I usually try to explain why I take trades in this thing. And this one, I mean, we see the price is probably getting pulled up to the top of the band on the 4-hour. We broke in yesterday's high. It looks very bullish. And we can just see that price is going to want to get sucked up into, now maybe 58 wants to get sucked up into. But, now I'm only down 578. I was down like $2,000 10 minutes ago. So I'm probably going to let this thing ride out, and I may just take a $600 loss today. I'll see. I'll wait and see how it goes. But I don't want to chase it up here. No short. No, I'm not going to short it. That'd be counter trend trading. Or to me, this thing looks bullish. I think it's got room, really. It's hitting that first level up at 40, and then I think if it gets through that, we're coming up to 740, and then if it gets up through that, we're looking at, more room to the upside, but coming to a little low volume. I mean, you want to trade this trend. You don't, the trend is your friend, but you also don't want to chase price, so there's really not much for me to do up here. This for me would be actually a buy. You get this pullback, counter trend, line breaking, but again, I think it's chasing price a little bit. It's overbought. See on the Williams percent over here how overbought it is. I mean, that for me, I wouldn't short it based on being overbought on this uptrend. I would buy it based on being oversold on the uptrend on the 1 minute. So I don't know if that makes sense. Keeps moving up, very bullish. I think its next level again is going to be up here at 750, which is 100 points away. Seems like we're screaming up towards, though, right? We'd have to wait for another deep pullback. Again, this would have been a pretty good spot to get in on it. One way we can use Williams percent is wait for it to become oversold on a 1 minute chart. You don't. It's not going to get oversold on a 5 minute, but it may become oversold on a 1 minute, and then we can jump in on it on a counter trend line break. This would have been a nice one. I just didn't get in on it. So screaming up now higher. You definitely, I think, feel like would be jumping and chasing price. I just want to kind of wait for it here. Go ahead and give this live stream a like, guys, if you're getting any value out of it, either from my trading, technical analysis, commentary, bear avatar, the chat, anything. I really appreciate a like. It encourages me to keep doing this. I get on this one because we have this counter trend line break. Delta's moving up on it. Delta's really moving up there. A little gap up there on the 500 volume. Nice big buying coming through. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. Hit this LVN right here and just down. Consumer confidence at 9. Son of a gun. I'm closing out. I didn't even look at. I was so late this morning. I didn't even look at news. Yep, consumer confidence at 9. Thank you. Not good to be in something. All right, I'm gonna go fill up my coffee mug. I'll be right back. Fill up my mug. I'll be right back. Give this thing a like. I'd love to have 25 likes when I come back. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. What's up, Cosmin? Thanks for joining us, man. From Romania. Nice. So, what do we got going on here? Moving up. Looks like it's going to start ranging a little bit. The place getting on it's down here. 32 maybe. Oh, did we become oversold on the 1%? 32, I think, or even down here at like 16,600. There's like a low volume node down here. I would say down here at 30, 31. Be a place maybe to try to buy into it. If it breaks that, your stop's at 26. 15. Oh, there's a big LVN here. Well, I'm down 550 on the day. I mean, I was down $2,000 not too long ago. So. Is Zach in the chat today? Zach's here today. He had a question in the live stream or on one of the videos. Now we're getting that pullback. Oh, I'm not even looking at this because I'm looking at, I think maybe I'm down at 17. Close below that 20 SMA. I'm now looking at this zone. There's support down here. Let's see what it wants to do here. Come on, Bookman. Keep up with me. 47. I mean, delta on the session is very bullish. I'm looking at this zone down here as a possible. It's going to be the bottom of the band in the 1 minute. We've got support over here. Plus, it's kind of the start of this low volume node. So I'm kind of looking at this as a place to get long on it again. I'm watching order flow to see, if we're finding any support here. If I start to see delta moving up, or I see buy orders coming through on the booksies, I might go long. There's some. I may have missed it. Come on, back. You could buy back into it at 19, I would say. So I might hold this for a minute. See what it wants to do. Bunch of orders sitting up here at 50. I think price may want to get sucked up into that. 6. I might add to it down here if we pop down to 20. How to sync drawing on multi-chart, bruh. You just double click your drawing. Double click the drawing. And then you choose attach to, and you would choose all charts. And then you could save that as like your default. your default setting, and you save it as your default. So every time you draw a box or a line, you hit template, and then you hit save, and save as default. Completely free. Give the video a like if you like that explanation. Completely free. I don't know what, something. 40. I'm seeing all these orders up there at 50. Try to get that pop. Yeah, I think it might move down to 20. Stop on that. It should break that and pop pretty quick. If it don't, uh, I should have held that. Oh, that would have been a win trade. Win a chicken dinner, but I didn't hold it, so dang it. It is a rain. Oh, here's that zone I was looking at to try to maybe take a long at again. I totally just jumped into that because I saw it come down to my zone. I'm probably going to regret this completely, utterly. Getting that. Chipping away at my big loss today. Only down 300 now. I'm up about $1,000 on the week. Not too baddy, not too baddy. I took some gnarly losses. Gnarly losses. In the first 5 minutes or something ridiculous. Oh, there it's going. Failing here on this little breakout. I think if it pops through 30, if it gets through 35, I think we're going to move back down to 23. But I'm really just trying to take longs on this thing. I don't know. I almost bought the break up here thinking that we were going to explode up. Ooh, look at all these sellers coming in now on Bookmap. Yeah, I think it's moved down now to 21 maybe. So 90 bid even. My settings on the Bollingers are a 20 period Bollinger Band, 2 standard deviations. That's the only thing you need to know right here, 2 and 20. 2 standard deviations, 20 period. That means that this middle band is a 20 SMA, simple moving average, and that the upper band is 2 standard deviations and the lower band is 2 standard deviations away. That's all that is. Look at that gap down on the 1 minute. This thing's about ready to pop down a little bit, I think, maybe down to 21. Well, bummer. I knew I shouldn't counter trade it. Let's see. You may get a pop on it. Close out. Close out. Back to 486. Yeah, no problem. I got on that short because I saw this selling coming in. There's a level down here at 17. And I saw room here on the band. I thought we were going to You know, bearish candle there on the 5-minute. That can't be ignored either. I'm going to jump in on this short here. I see Delta dropping. Very bearish candle there on the Delta. Ugh. Trying to counter trend trade it here. Not good. I'll get out there if it breaks that up. I hate rooting for it to come down. I really hate that. Not enjoy rooting for the market to fall. Certainly like consolidation. You can see that big low volume node here. I mean, I think that it is going to find some support down. May want to come back down to 16. It may want to come back all the way down to 600. I don't know, but shoot, I think that I feel like this is its support zone down here. Fell on that, jeez. Time is it? 9:30. If it wants to come up and make a new high. I'm just looking here to see if there's any big orders sitting. 85, 90, something. Nice buying coming through on that. I don't usually move my stops. I'm going to move it on this one because I feel like if it isn't going to go on this and we move back down, I'll just get out of it. I can always get back in on it, but if it gets a real strong reaction back to the downside, I probably just want to get out. This 20 SMA does not hold, and we close again like below this candle. I mean, it may come down here. You find support at 31. I usually don't do this, and I don't particularly like this strategy of moving your stop to break even, but since it's ranging and I feel like it could range and fall back down to 17, I'll just, do it. And it should go. I mean, it should got that top opened up. I don't really want to get stuck in a bunch of chop. Oh, man. Move that up some more. Thanks, Kyle, my man. All this stuff's completely free, guys. If you're getting any value out of it, give this thing a like. Give this thing a like. Only got 27 likes. It's not easy to live stream and trade, but what I will say is that it makes me a better trader to do it. I'm a way better trader now than I was when I first started. Live streaming. So I appreciate that from you guys. I'm going to close out there. At the top of this range here. I may wait to see if we actually get a range breakout or not. Made it green. I was down $2,000 not too long ago. You can't let that get to you. You gotta remember you were down $2,000. Why were you down $2,000? Over here, I kept trying to go long on it, right? Remember, we kept trying to go long over here on it. Would have been completely fine. It's funny when you zoom out like this, you can actually see kind of more of what's going on with the market. Massive LVN, low volume node right here, clear area of support right here, very bullish. Volume node, a higher volume node up here. Where do we go long? Long here, long here, long here, long here, long here, long here, long here. All of these would have been excellent longs, man. If I was adding to that, like adding to a large position, I would have been golden. So we closed out of that long. We just got in down here because we're at the top of this range here on the 1 minute. It's 9:30. I don't know. Maybe it's running out of momentum. Thanks, Jojo. I'd love to get 40 likes on this thing this morning, guys. If you have not liked this, I would really appreciate it. I feel like I could. Ooh, I feel like I could jump in on it here again. I think we are going to get that move up. Put one here. That 20 SMA. See if we can't get it at 73. See if it wants to make a new high for me. May add to it if we pop down here to 20. If we pop down here, I might add to it. as the volume profile shifted here, we have point of control coming up here near value area high, but this volume profile is not complete. I feel like we're going to create a value area low to the top side, or a low volume area to the top side. So there's going to be some opportunities here to get long on a bigger move, I think. Do not copy my trades. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Should not copy somebody on YouTube who's trading. That's how I trade. I lose lots of money. I was just down $2,000 a second ago. I could be down $2,000 here in a second. But I gotta take them as I see them. Good, Josh. I'm glad you've been entertained. Oh man, one more like to get 40 likes. Yeah, I got in up here at 42 because we're hitting this 20. I saw these two bullish candles on the 1 minute. We come down, we hit the 20 SMA. I get in on that 20 SMA, thinking it's going to provide some support. We obviously crashed down through it, but I'm looking at larger time frames, and it looks like it's going to keep moving up. I think we're probably going to come up to the 700 level at some point. I'm mindful of the time. I'm mindful of the time that around 10 o'clock, this thing's going to start acting wonky. We're making new lows. I don't know. I'm going to add to it at 21 at this big support level. If it gets through like 16, again, when we looked at it here, we saw that there's a massive low volume node right here. If this thing drops, yeah, I would say, through 10 or something, probably just want to take your stop on it, and then I may have a $600 loss day or something. I don't know. But I gotta take the trades as I see them. Almost added to it here. That would have been a good add. Didn't get it. I actually can take this off. That's how I wanted this thing to come down. Boom, take an add or add to it, and then have it pop up. It's already popping up now. If it comes down again, you may want to take your stop. 13. And then just take the $500 loss or whatever it is. See what happens. You just see this big support level. Delta's moving up. I think we're going to pop that. It's about ready to make a move, I think. I'm not going to add to it here because it's just basically giving me my same risk that I was taking before, but not giving me anything in return. I mean, there would be obviously a larger take profit up here, but the place to add to it would have been down here. We came within about a point to adding to it, I think, and just didn't take it. It looks like we're going to move up. Delta's moving up here. That looks nice. Although Bookmap down here is showing me some sellers. I don't know. I don't know. See what happens. If you guys are interested in Bookmap, there is a coupon code below where you can get 20% off your first month. This is Bookmap down here. Nice order flow tool. It shows us aggressive buying and selling using these bubbles. Also, the order book over here shows us level 2 data. We can see liquidity with these lines. Here, it's a nice visual representation of what's going on. See it? You can just see sellers are coming in here. It looks like it popped down. Lots of delta come. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. This might push down one more leg. May fall all the way down to 90. Then we'd be really screwed. Yeah, I don't know. It should have gone. Sellers are coming in now. It's about that time of day where things may start to reverse. So, we're at that support area. I don't know if I want to take a stab at it again. Oop, got stopped out. $500 on the day. We were positive, now we're negative again. It's probably best just to leave it be. I don't know what I think. Well, my recovery was short-lived, although I think we're going to move up here. Shit. Stop me out. Look, right where my stop was, and now we got all these buyers coming in. This is not complete. I mean, this wants to come up. This is kind of where I got into it last time as well. Someone's about ready to post that I need to chill out, which is probably true. Yeah, I think we are going to come up and test the highs at some point. I think we're going to come up to that 72 at some point. It's just trying to find your entries on these dang futures contracts is so hard. And that's really the challenge. Reading this is not that hard. Enduring the drawdown and get out. I think I have to close out on this. Damn it. Pushing my luck. Pushing my luck. Pushing my luck. Just pushing my luck. Lots of breakouts here on this 5 minute. You know, I don't know. This trend line here in the 500 volume decides to break. I might take one more stab at it, but bigger sellers. I was about ready to jump in, and I see all this selling coming in on Bookmap. 600, lots of well, I don't know if that's a lot. There's 29 orders down there in Bookmap, but it may get sucked down in there. I don't know. I feel like these orders down here at 600 are going to want to get filled. Just still watching. I'm still looking for a long entry. Damn, I look at that 685 red. I'm like, I'm watching this 5 minute, how this 5 minute wants to close. It's a weird candle for it. I don't know. If we get out of this trend line on the 1 minute, I may take a buy on it. Seeing buyers coming in. I'm going to take a stab. My last stab. Come on, man. I got in right at that trend line. This is what happens when you watch the market for too long. I'd add to it at 32. Sit and watch this thing. Brutal. Oh man, I think that 20 SMA on the 5-minute might be able to hold it. You can see the big volume node that we're in right here. I mean, this is where the prices have been accepted, right? 7. These are the accepted prices on the session coming in. Right here. Hitting that 20 SMA on the 1-minute, not good for it. Coming off it pretty hard. I want to see it get up over it. This 5-minute looks weird though to me. I don't know, I'm kind of ignoring it to me. Using the back end of this trend line now as support, so that kind of validates the move up. I'm going to use the top of this band, 41. It's too much hesitation. I need more of a pop on it. I'm wondering if this 20 SMA now is going to want to provide some support for it. Get that move up. This is a horrible stop. It's just there out of the way for a moment. Stop really needs to be at 24. Using the top of this band here, 43. I mean, it looks pretty bullish. I don't know. So 150. I might just take 150 on the day hit. I don't know. I could probably trade this thing. Shit, there it goes. Yeah, I may just take the 150 loss on the day and just call it quits. I think it is. I think it is as well. QP. I think we're going to come up and hit new highs. I think it'll come up to 700 at some point. Very difficult to trade this. Maybe here's an entry actually. As I'm talking to you, using that 20 SMA again as some support. Looking at that 5-minute push up here. I don't know, man. I'm definitely just taking like stabs at it. I've been staring at this thing too long. I got to go take a walk. Yeah, exactly. Economic Mercenary. I'm gonna go take a walk. I'm gonna come back. I would love to have 50 likes on this thing when I come back. I'll come back in like 8 minutes. We'll look at that 10 o'clock candle, um, hourly candle here. Look at the big sellers. I'll leave bookmap up here for you guys to take a look at. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I'd love to have 50 likes on this thing. I'll come back by 10 o'clock my time, so like 7, 8 minutes. Fill up my coffee, get some water, take another look at it. Man, we are moving up, aren't we? Oh man, we're up here. I need to take a break. I'll be back. I'll be back. Give this thing a like while I'm gone. I'd appreciate it. What up, guys? I'm back. All right. This hourly candle is going to close here in about 20 seconds. And no. Look at this hourly candle. It is hard to argue against this, right? Look at this thing. It is hard to say, coming right into this low volume node, finding support. Golly. Just feel like it's got, look at all these trades up here in this chop shit. The place to get in on it's down here at 10. Bottom of the band, 14 maybe. 14 to 10, this zone is a place to get in on it. I think we are going to roll down. So, I don't know. I may call it a day. Man, 49 likes. I almost got my 50 likes. Who's going to be my 50th? Who's going to be my 50th? Anybody? 50th like? No biggie. Yeah, it's ranging. It's ranging in an uptrend, I would say. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Oh, sweet. Got 50 likes. Appreciate it, guys. I got 51 likes. Very nice. Thank you. Bonus like. Here's this hourly candle now that's closed. Is that bearish? Hammerish candle? Exhaustion? Yeah, we might be ranging up here. Hopefully we can hold above 600. That would be my hope. I think if we begin to drift into like 588, you would probably see the downside open up on it. So I'm hoping that we stay bullish on it. I like to see it continue to move up. My equities definitely need some help. Again, I think 11,800 top of this band. I think maybe up to top, 11,000. Yeah, 800. I would say 11,800. I think would probably be its next stop before it wanted to actually give like a really significant pullback. Oh, thanks, dentist. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, 130. I think I was up like $200. No, $90. I think I was up. Then I took that big $600 loss, and it's gonna go. If I know that if I keep trading, it's gonna go like that, and I'll end up in about 2 hours, down $100, and it's just not worth my frustration to do it again. It does look like we're finding some support here. Pushing up again. But I'm probably not going to be around to participate. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your trading day. I appreciate all of the likes. I'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be here at 8:15 a.m. I've got to take my kids to school again tomorrow. Hopefully my son does not forget his iPad, which I'm sure he will not because I will remind him. And I will start promptly at 8:15 a.m. with pre-market analysis, all that stuff. If you guys like the video, if you guys like this, please give it a like. I appreciate everybody giving it a like. If you're new to this, if you just stumbled across it, consider subscribing to the channel. Post all sorts of stuff. We talk a lot about these prop trading combines, evaluations. If you're interested in any of those, there's a couple that I've got coupon codes for down below. One is Take Profit Trader, which I did a whole video on, which you can check out about why I like Take Profit Trader. I'll try to find that video and post it here real quick. The other one is Apex, which I think a lot of people know about Apex. They know about Apex already. But yeah, you can get 40% and 30% off of those, I think, down below. Let me find that Take Profit Trader video I did a long time ago. Not a long time ago, a couple months ago, maybe. And you can take a look at that Take Profit Trader video. Again, you get 40%, 30% off, 40% off. I can't remember. I think it's 30% off now. And so if I always tell new traders, you should always trade in an evaluation account before jumping in with real money. Evaluation accounts like Take Profit Trader or Apex are good because you've got some skin in the game. If you pass, if you do well, you get a funded account at the end to actually try to make real money. But if you fail, which if you're a new trader, you are undoubtedly going to do, futures trading is very risky. You can definitely lose your shirt in it. I was down $2,000 before, and I've been doing this for years. And so you definitely don't want to make sure you definitely want to make sure that's not real money when you first start trading. And these evaluations are a great way to manage your risk right off the bat. You can get one, with the coupon codes below. You can get started trading for less than $100. You'll get a Ninja Trader key to be able to Ninja Trader license to be able to use Ninja Trader, and which is the program that I use here, my charting program. You'll get a rhythmic data connection. So when you first start trading, you're going to need a charting software like Ninja Trader, which is what I'm using. Then you're going to need a data feed, which actually gives you the information into Ninja Trader. And that data feed is rhythmic, which you'll get with the evaluation fee as well. So you can Ninja Trader license, rhythmic data feed, and then you'll get a simulated account, which you can trade, and you'll have to follow some rules, which I outline in the video here. And yeah, that's your best bet to get going trading. Not jumping in with your own money, even $500. Don't jump in with $500. Take that money and put it towards an evaluation account. Multiple evaluations accounts. You will blow your first evaluation account. Do not get down on yourself. Reset it. Give yourself one reset per month. Don't do more than that. You don't want to be doing multiple resets. And you can always continue to trade. You can always continue to trade in a simulated environment if you blow your reset, and then just try again the next month. But don't ever trade. This thing looks like this. Man, this thing is ranging up here. Don't ever trade with real money right off the bat. To this range. I would even say if you've been trading for a couple of years. I mean, Taro and myself trade evaluation accounts still. They're good just to take that anxiety and stress out of trading. You know exactly what you're getting in on it. So, anyways, that would be my advice. A couple coupon codes down there below. It's coming into. Yeah. Sorry, STR, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. You lost 2 PAs. Yep. See, STR has been trading for a long time too, and you can even blow those evaluations. And when you get funded, you'll probably blow your funded account too off the bat. So don't get too discouraged. Keep after it. Keep trading. Join a community like us, and find some support. Everybody goes through it. You are not the only one. And now we're moving up. Man, I should have held those longs. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off this thing. I'm getting dizzy. I'm going to jump into something here I'm going to regret. I'll be back tomorrow, 8:15 a.m. Central Time. I will see you guys then. Yeah, definitely don't use money. Don't use real money. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. Anybody got any questions about anything before I jump off of here? Going up to new highs now. All right, guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Take care.